Rhonj Teresa Giudice rings in 2025 as Atrocious bride. Rhonj star Teresa Giudice rang in 2025 as an atrocious bride. The mother of four and podcaster made a splash in the ensemble she chose to ring in the new year. Unfortunately, it did not land the way that she had hoped it would, and fans were calling her and her stylist out. Keep reading for more on what they had to say. Teresa Giudice rings in 2025 as Atrocious bride. When Teresa Giudice got married to Luis Ruiz in August 2022, there was a lot of chatter. It was not just who she was marrying, a man giving off a bunch of red flags, but her look was interesting. From head to toe, Teresa was over the top with her bridal style. Her hair cost $10,000 with $7,000 worth of extensions. She also needed over 1,500 bobby pins to keep the look in place, after she was mocked by celebs and talk show hosts for her wedding style. It was used as a Halloween costume by many that year, but Teresa did her best to take it in stride. That was likely her most absurd look since, yet she stood by it and made no apologies for feeling like a princess on her big day. It had been tainted in some ways by tension between herself and her brother and sister-in-law, Joe and Melissa Gorga. They had been struggling for some time, and right before the wedding, they opted not to attend. Now, Teresa is breaking out the bridal chick once again, this time to ring in 2025. She showed off her white party dress, which came from a bridal boutique. It was one of their wedding dresses, which she wore as a regular celebratory ensemble. However, her fans and followers saw it on Instagram and immediately had words for Teresa Giudice. What an atrocious outfit. Whoever picks out her clothes needs to be fired. Does she really think that's a fantastic look? She looked very confident as she prepared to step out so clearly. She did think she looked incredible. Does she own a mirror? Some Rhonj fans wondered if Teresa Giudice owned a mirror. More so, they wanted to know if she actually used it when she got dressed or before she left the house. Don't you have a mirror at your place? This looks like my 7-year-old confirmation dress. Her low intelligence showed when she dressed in this. Others called her tacky, but Teresa will usually use her podcast to clap back when she feels offended. As of now, it is unclear if she and her family will be welcomed back to Rhonj for season 15. No decisions have been made, and Andy Cohen reiterated that. As the clock struck midnight and confetti rained down over a lavish New Jersey estate, Teresa Giudice, Real Housewives of New Jersey royalty, ushered in 2025 with a spectacle that has left Bravo fans clutching their pearls and clutching their phones for memes. Dubbed by her critics as the atrocious bride, Teresa's New Year's Eve vow renewal to husband Luis Ruiz was nothing short of over-the-top, polarizing, and of course, headline-worthy. The event, reportedly costing over $2 million, was hosted at the sprawling Ruiz estate, which was transformed into a winter wonderland meets gothic fairy tale. If one were to ask Teresa, the theme was timeless elegance. However, the internet had other descriptors: haunted Disney castle, married to the mob chick, and even Bridezilla's nightmare. Let's break down the night that's already shaping up to be the most talked about Bravo moment of 2025. The dress. Bigger is not always better. No Teresa Giudice event would be complete without a gown that defies both logic and gravity. For her vow renewal, she donned a custom-made creation by a famed Italian designer, featuring layers of sparkling tulle, ostrich feathers, and a 20-foot train embroidered with the couple's names and their wedding date in Swarovski crystals. The bodice? A corset adorned with black pearls and lace, reminiscent of Gothic cathedral windows. While Teresa's closest allies, including her daughters Gia, Gabriella, Melania, and Adriana, praised the look as iconic and so mom, fans on social media had a field day. Is this a wedding or a Halloween costume party? One user tweeted. Another chimed in, Teresa's dress looks like it's in a fight with itself and losing. Even Bravo's Andy Cohen couldn't resist commenting, cheekily posting, "Love a bride who doubles as her own centerpiece." The vows. Love or performance art. The ceremony began fashionably late, the Teresa tradition, as Luis joked in his opening remarks. Teresa made her grand entrance via horse-drawn carriage, accompanied by a live rendition of Ave Maria by an opera singer perched atop a frozen fountain. Guests gasped, though some were clearly stifling laughter. Louis' vows were heartfelt but scripted, peppered with phrases like "my soulmate" and "forever my queen." Teresa, however, took a different approach, delivering an impromptu speech that ranged from sweet sentiments about their blended family to bizarre anecdotes about their first date involving a psychic predicting their destiny. "Louis, you're my love bubble," she declared, referencing their infamous love bubble catchphrase from the show. "No one can pop us, not even jealous people or my own family." This thinly veiled jab at her estranged brother Joe Gorga and sister-in-law Melissa Gorga didn't go unnoticed by the audience, sparking murmurs and a visible eye-roll from Melissa. The guest list: frenemies and no-shows. Teresa's guest list was as much a statement as her dress. Longtime friends Dolores Catania and Jennifer Aydin were front and center, acting as her unofficial bridesmaids in matching black velvet gowns. Margaret Josephs attended but appeared uncomfortable, especially during a toast where Jennifer quipped, "Here's to friends who know their place." Noticeably absent were Joe and Melissa Gorga, who reportedly declined their invites after an explosive Thanksgiving argument. Sources close to the couple said they found the event's extravagance galling given Teresa's ongoing financial woes. However, the biggest surprise was the attendance of Jacqueline Laurita, Teresa's former frenemy-turned-ally. The two were spotted laughing together, sparking speculation of a reconciliation that will undoubtedly be explored in the upcoming Atrocious season. The reception: a feast for the eyes and social media. If the ceremony was jaw-dropping, the reception was a sensory overload. The couple spared no expense, flying in Michelin-star chefs to prepare a 12-course meal and importing floral arrangements from Holland. Guests dined under a massive crystal chandelier, rumored to be rented from a royal palace, while a holographic display of Teresa and Louis's greatest moments played on loop. Entertainment included performances by a live orchestra, a pop star rumored to be Louis's favorite, and a troupe of aerial dancers who performed above the dance floor. But the piece de resistance was the cake, a 7-tier masterpiece adorned with edible gold and black roses, topped with a figurine of Teresa and Louis embracing in a heart-shaped bubble. The drama: because it's Atrocious, it wouldn't be a Real Housewives event without drama. According to insiders, Dolores and Margaret got into a heated exchange over comments Margaret allegedly made about Louis's business dealings. Jennifer and Jackie Goldschneider also clashed, with Jackie calling the event an exercise in narcissism, and Jennifer firing back with, "Jealousy isn't a good look, Jackie." But the most shocking moment came when a drunken guest, rumored to be a business associate of Louis, accidentally spilled champagne on Teresa's dress. Teresa's reaction? A dramatic gasp followed by, "This is why I can't have nice things." Cameras caught the entire incident, and it's already being teased as the season's most dramatic moment. The aftermath: fans react. As photos and videos from the event flooded social media, fans and critics alike weighed in. Some applauded Teresa for her unapologetic flair and commitment to being herself, while others deemed the night an exercise in excess. "Love her or hate her, Teresa knows how to put on a show," one fan wrote. Another countered, "This isn't a wedding, it's a cry for attention." Even Teresa herself addressed the backlash in a cheeky Instagram post the next morning, captioning a photo of her and Louis kissing under a firework-lit sky. "Haters gonna hate, but I'm living my fairy tale. #LoveBubble." What's next for Teresa? With her vow renewal solidifying her as Bravo's reigning drama queen, Teresa shows no signs of slowing down. Rumors are already swirling about a spin-off series focusing on her married life with Louis, tentatively titled Giudice Ever After. Love her or loathe her, Teresa Giudice's New Year's Eve extravaganza was the perfect way to ring in 2025, a blend of glitz, drama, and just the right amount of chaos. And for Bravo fans, it's the gift that will keep on giving all season long.